Okay, welcome back to Coffee Shop Talk. I'm Bob Nally along with John Galt. We're talking about child support or divorces and so on and so forth. And unfortunately, divorces happen and the biggest majority of them have children. And are the children treated right? The children are treated right. And everything that I read, Johnny, when I started looking into this, is the courts automatically lean towards everything for the woman first.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No, it don't make any difference. I know of a case in Sacramento that a good friend of mine, his wife was strung out on drugs, and that's why he left her. Now, she was doing the wrong. She's strung out on drugs. They got 3 kids. He's trying to get custody. They would not give him custody, knowing she was strung out. You know what they did with the kids? They put the kids in foster care until mom got straightened out and got clean to take the kids because she was given custody of the kids.
And of course, no
He
reason why they shouldn't have
he gets he was only getting like 4 hours a week visitation rights with his kids at foster homes.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't see how that's in the best interest of the children.
No. What it is it's in the best interest of the judge of whatever mood they're in that day, or did they just have a fight with their spouse, or if it's a female judge, did she have a man treat him wrong one time, and vice versa? If it's a male judge, it's not right. They do not take it into consideration. Johnny's got a lot of information, and he is firsthand on this stuff. He knows all about this.
Sad but true, which is why I was glad that we received Dylan's letter. I was going, man, we could do 5 shows on this. Like I said, the child support laws, they vary from state to state. I just read here, New York law has changed, and now child support is up to 21 years of age until the child finishes college. And, and we're talking about the children, It should all be about the children. If you talk to the judge, you talk to the child support folks, it's all about the children. But here you go, we got Bob talking about children that easily should have gone to their father, went to foster care. And here's the problem. The children are used as pawns and weapons in the game of divorce. By golly, if you want to have anything happen and you want to visit your children, you better treat me right.
And then the smart kids, they figure this out.
Of course.
They figure out how to play the mom and dad thing and everything else, and then it gets all blown out of proportion. The kids say, hey, well, my new stepdad promised me this, but I would like to have you get it for me instead,
Well, look, here's a guy right here that says he pays $8,400 a year for the kids' needs. He says, when they're with me, I don't spend that much. And that's a good point. I have several kids. I know how much it costs to clothe them and feed them. And I'm in agreement with a lot of these people that are signing this petition for child support reform. And that goes all over this nation. That there's just so many injustices. And like I say, there's women that have to pay child support as well. Sometimes the guy is the custodial parent. Read a case in here where the lady had a high-paying job. And with the economy like it is, she was laid off. So she went to the judge, naturally, to get it modified. I'm now making this a month, and the judge goes, I don't care. I'm not modifying it. I'm keeping it right where it is, at $900 a month. So whoever the breadwinner is, and they don't consider the mother's earnings. You start out as a couple, and unfortunately things come apart and unravel. And I've had a heck of a time with some of my exes here with the child support, and they hold things over on me. She even told the judge that I had an anger problem. And I told the judge, I said, Your Honor, I don't have an anger problem. I've got a frustration problem. I don't get any more angrier than her than you do with your wife. And what did he say? I'm recommending anger management. And that's without any, police reports or anything that says I have an anger problem, just on her word alone.
It makes me mad really mad, when a woman cheats on the man.
Yeah.
Then the man has to pay for it the rest of his life. The husband...
She's the one that broke up the marriage.
She's the one that broke up the marriage. Yeah. She's the one that created the whole thing. But now the man that was the good guy that stayed home with his kids while his wife is out doing the horizontal mambo with somebody else, gee, many Christmas, and then now it's the husband's fault.
Well, it's life shattering enough when you have something, your wife would do that to you. And then on top of that, we're going to shatter you because you're not going to visit your kids like you normally do. And your visitation, what do you think, Mom? Should he have visitation week by week? No. She makes the decision.
We'll touch a little bit on this when we come back, so stay tuned right here for more Coffee Shop Talk, or go to coffeeshoptalk.com. I got it, with a K. I have trouble saying that for some reason.
know.
We'll be right back.